levels. Here we will be looking at using floor plans, making new levels, elevation views and level properties. Walls. Here we will be looking at placing walls, editing wall properties, creating openings, joining walls and materials. Doors and windows. Here we will be looking at adding doors and windows.
Okay, so we're going to extend this building. We're going to add another extension and create openings and join some more walls, stuff like that. So let's go to the ground floor plan. ZE to extend the view so I can see properly. So let's add an extension here. If you go to wall, let's pick the basic wall cavity, the same as that one. Okay, so we're going to add an extension here. Let's do it about 3,200. Drag it to 6,500 across down to it, so it's lined in line with the highlight line. It's good enough, and then to the corner. So now we've added our own little extension. Now we can't get into this extension, so we need to edit this wall. So we need to create the opening. There is one way you can drag the wall to the end, so drag it to the middle there and it will create the opening. Just press undo. Another way is, if you want that wall there, you could add a door, stuff like that, or you could use edit profile. So edit profile will change this wall, change the shape of the wall. So a way to do that is if you go into elevation view. Let's select this wall, click edit profile in east elevation. There you go. Now it's bring up the elevator. It's the view, so we're facing that wall so we can see it. Okay, so we're gonna edit the profile. So we need to make an opening in this wall, but as you can see, this is the full wall. We don't want to create an opening in the full wall. As you can see, this line here is the part of the extension we made. So we need to make an opening here. So if I grab the square here, I'm going to do it about here and make an opening. Just ignore the warning message to your right. Delete this line at the bottom, which is part of the square. Now we've got a bottom line here. I'm going to split that line using the split tool up in the ribbon. Okay, I've clicked the split tool, and I'm going to split it about, it doesn't matter where you split it, just about there, something. And then drag it to attach to the ends. So now there is an opening there. So I'm going to press the green tick and it will finish my opening. So if I go to 3D view now, you will see there is an opening there. Instead of putting a door there or anything, you could do archways, stuff like that to get through. So now we're going to add some doors and windows. Now we've added our extension on. So let's go to door here. Let's add a door to the front. Right. To get more choice of doors and the type selector in that, you can load a family. You can download different Revit families on the internet. You can look for different sites. Revit Seek is a good one. Revit City is another one. You can get free Revit families for your Revit models. So let's just use the sample one you get with Revit. So we're going to pick the we're going to pick the double flush door, and we're going to place it here in the extension. The black icon of the door, the outline, shows that the doors are swinging outwards. So I want the doors swinging inwards, so I will put my cursor to the right. If I put it to the left, they'll swing outwards, swing inwards. So I've placed the wall. Also, to change the orientation of it, I can press this, so it will flip the facing side. So I want it that way. Okay, so there's my door. If I go back to the 3D view, you will see my door there. It seems a bit big on that wall, but this is the second floor. That's the first floor, ground floor. And then you got the first floor and second floor. So we need to go to the ground floor again, and we need to add some more doors and windows. So let's add another window. We've got a door there, let's add a window. These are the sample windows you get with Revit. So we'll use these also. You can load families again, like I said. So we're going to use a sample window. Let's add a window there, a window there, a window there, and then a window there, a window there, and a window there. So I've added windows to my house, my building, as you can see. So now we want to add another door at the back. So let's go to the ground floor again and add door. Let's add a single door this time. Okay, so I'm going to single door and I'm going to put it over in the back here. Just swing inward, outwards. Okay, then again I can use the arrow to change it again. So I can change it to face the other way, flipping it or place it so it comes inwards. But we want it facing outwards. Okay, so now we're going to, if we click on a window here, we can see the properties palette. I might want to change the level of this window, so if I click second floor, it will change it to, if I change it to first floor, it will change the window up to the first floor, as you can see. Or I want it back on the ground floor. So there we go. Also, I can edit the type, so I can change the width of the window, stuff like that. So if I zoom in here, you can see the window there. I'm going to edit type in the properties palette here, and I'm going to go to the width. If I just passed it, okay, there it is, the width. Let's change that to 700. Apply. As you can see, the windows, all the windows have got bigger because it's if you edit one window, it will change them all. So let's change that back to 6. Let's change that back. If I press Z, Ctrl Z, it will undo. And there you go, it's undone the windows back to normal. So yeah, as you can see the difference, if I change the width, it's changed the width, and I can undo and redo and you can see the difference. Okay. Okay, also if I want to change the, like on the window ledge here, you can see if I want to edit the family, I can go to edit family up in the top here, click on the window, edit family, and I can change some stuff about it. I can change the shape, stuff like that. So I want to make this ledge much bigger. So the extrusion, I want to change the extrusion. Let's click edit extrusion, click on the window ledge, and you bring up this. So I want to make it wider. Sorry, longer. So I'm going to click on the end, and I'm going to use the left arrow key and press remove constraints. Sorry, I'm going to press the left arrow key until I think it's long enough. You could also type in a sum what you want by clicking on that and changing it, but I don't want to, and I think that's long enough for me, so I'm going to put the green tick. As you can see, it's made the ledge much bigger. So now I've done that, I can click out of it. I want to save, yes. Hold on. So now I'm going to save the file as anything I can. So window remake. It'll save it as a Revit family. Okay, so now we're going to add floors and roofs. So go over to your ground floor plan. As you can see, we need to add a floor. So if you go to architecture tab and go along the ribbon to floor, click on the tool, and if you can see here, you can see the draw box. Click on the pick lines tool there. It's a arrow with a green stripe. Okay, what you need to do is you need to click on the middle of each wall, as you can see here. It'll bring up a highlighted line for what you need to click on. Okay, so now we've attached all the floors. So as you can see here, we've got a gap. So we need to drag this line to here, so then it creates an opening. So then so it can cover the full floor of the building. Click the green tick. Okay, as you can see, there was a problem here. Over in the top right, they aren't connected. So what you want to do is just drag and connect it with the pink square, and it's all connected. So click the green tick, and there you go, you have your floor. So if we go to the 3D view now, as you can see, you have a floor here. If we look inside from above, you can see the floor there. So now we need to add a floor on the first floor. So if you click on the first floor plan, it's the same again, same process. Click floor, click the pick lines tool, and click the middle of each wall. Okay, so now we've done that, we need to check this top right corner again, see if they're attached. Now they're attached, and now we need to make an opening here. And now we have. So now they're all connected, and if I click the green tick, now it has created another floor. As you can see, there is the first floor for the building. Okay, so now we need to add the roof. So if we go over to the second floor plan, you can see here it's a bit rough, but now we need to click on the roof tool up at the top left and click the pick lines tool. And then what you want to do now is click on the outside of the walls, not the middle or the inside. Make sure it's the outside. Okay, and that's done. Make sure you check all the side of the lines, make sure they're all, oh, you could do this so you can make the opening again. You need to check all the sides, make sure they're all connected, and then click the green tick. And you should have a perfectly shaped roof, as you can see. Okay, we'll have to change this wall. As you can see here, I've made a mistake. We need to change this wall here. So let's go to the ground floor plan, and we'll change this wall orientation around. As you can see, I fixed that. So now we need to, if you want to, you can change the roof. So what you click on it and go to the properties palette to the left, and go in the type selector. You could change it to warm concrete, sloped glazing, timber, stuff like that. Or you could choose it's like generic. So let's choose a different one. Let's pick concrete. As you can see, it's changed. Or we could choose the generic, but I won't pick them because they're a bit ugly. So I would pick the industrial.